in front of Spaceship Earth at Epcot Center in Florida to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Walt Disney World. Hello, I'm Michael Eisner, and welcome to the Disney Sunday Movie.
Boy, this is exciting. I'm flying.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Happy anniversary, Mickey. Ready? Tonight, instead of our usual Disney Sunday Movie, we're having an anniversary party. The next 2 hours, you're invited to join us as we celebrate the 15th anniversary of America's #1 tourist attraction, Walt Disney World. It was the early 60s that Walt Disney first began to work on his Project Florida, a world of fantasy and imagination he would one day create on 28,000 acres near Orlando. This was to be no ordinary theme park, but rather a showcase of innovation, quality, and most of all, entertainment. It's clear that Walt Disney accomplished his goal. Now it's up to those of us who are responsible for carrying on the Disney tradition to make sure the future lives up to the past. Happy anniversary, Walt Disney World.
Happy anniversary. Oh, I amaze myself. I'm so calm. I'm so together. Even though it's Disney World's 15th birthday party, and even though we're going to have all these wonderful stars, and even though millions and millions of people will be celebrating with us, and even though this is 0 hour, I'm in complete control of myself.
It's the magic of Walt Disney World's 15th birthday celebration, and you're invited.
It's Walt Disney World's 15th birthday celebration. With guest stars Diane Carroll, Ray Charles, the Charlie Daniels Rose Band, the Everly Brothers, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Emmanuel Lewis, the Monkees, Dolly Parton, Harry Shearer, Air Supply, and a special appearance by Charlton Heston. Your hosts, Beatrice Arthur and Betty White.
We'll return after these messages.
The Disney Sunday Movie, brought to you by the laundry detergent that doesn't give up, Tide. On some of the toughest laundry problems you get, Tide won't quit till your clothes are clean.
You want to lift home?
Yeah.
Come here.
Oh, you sure you want to do that? I'm dirtier than that pit. Don't smell like roses either.
Big deal. It's the pits, all right. And Chucky's chili sauce. Great. That's not gonna come out.
Watch Tide work. On some of the toughest stains or odors, Tide just won't quit till clothes come clean.
It's so nice.
So are you.
Even on the toughest dirt or odors, clothes come clean because Tide won't quit.
Announcing the first diapers that can jump, twist, rock and roll, and stay virtually leak-proof morning till night. New Love's ultra-thin super baby pants. Watch, both diapers absorb water, but thick padding squeezes out. Love's padding seals water in. And thick padding can bunch up and tear apart when it's really wet. But Love's padding can stay together to stay virtually leak-proof morning till night. So flip, shake, rattle, and roll in New Love's super baby pants.
Why you bothering me, boy? Are you crazy?
I'm a chicken hawk and you're a chicken. Are you coming quietly or do I have to muss you up?
You're going at it all wrong, son. You gotta go to Kentucky Fried Chicken if you want to catch America's favorite chicken. It's a great place to get a great meal. No one makes tender, juicy chicken like the Colonel. It's finger-licking good. Here, son, let me give you a lift.
We do chicken right.
It's Sears 3-day salute to great values with exciting values like this versatile Kenmore microwave oven with touch controls, just $149.99.
3 days only.
Or this 19-inch solid-state color TV, now at just $188.
3 days only.
Or this Kenmore upright vacuum with powerful beater brush, an outstanding value, just $54.
3 days only.
During Sears store-wide salute to great values.
There's more for your life.
Sale ends Tuesday.
At Sears.
Monday, the mission of mercy. An uncommon hero, MacGyver. Then, the rejuvenated Miami Dolphins battle the surging Cleveland Browns. Monday Night Football.
Tomorrow. We now continue with our program.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beatrice Arthur and Betty White.
Well, that's the last time I let you make our airline reservations.
Well, at least we got here in time for Walt Disney World's 15th birthday party. Oh, this is going to be a great, spectacular night for music, entertainment, guest stars. And who knows? Maybe you'll even get to meet Pluto and Dumbo.
Oh, Betty, I've met Ronnie and Nancy, Charles and Diana, Simon and Simon. I don't think I'll be that impressed meeting someone whose biggest claim to fame is being on a first-name basis with Goofy.
Who knows, Bea? Maybe we'll meet a couple of nice guys. Maybe even someone from our own species.
Oh, honey, now I know that 250 million people have come here and loved it, but I've never been here before.
But that's why you're so lucky to be with me. I've been here 100 times. Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
You know, my idea of a good time is getting dressed up and going to a Broadway show.
Well, what could be dressier than this?
Oh, and that would be furious.
Oh, now, come on. There's talk about shows. You're talking about that. There's so much great entertainment here for the party.
Let me guess. Two Gentlemen of Verona, starring Dumbo and Gumbo and Flippy and Thumper and Bumper.
Come on, we'll go see Dolly Parton.
Oh, great. right. How do we get there? Cab, limo?
But we don't take, this is Walt Disney World. We don't take a cab or a limo. We walk.
God will get you for this.
This is so much fun. The only thing I like better than going to one of my parties is going to somebody else's. That way I don't have to clean up afterwards. Thank you. Help, we can't come to the party. We have a problem. We need your help. Signed, the girls. This looks serious.
I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late.
We run and then we hop, hop, hop. We wish that we could fly. There's danger if we dare to stop, and he's the reason why.
I'm overdue. I'm in a rabbit stew. Can't even say goodbye. Hello, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Now work.
Just whistle while you work. Put on a grin and start right into whistle loud and long. Just hum a merry tune. Ooh. Just do your best and take a rest and sing yourself a song.
When there's too much to do, don't let it bother you. Forget your troubles, try to be just like a cheerful chickadee.
And whistle while you work. Come on, get smart, tune up and start to whistle.
I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late for a very important date. I'm late, 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 I'm late.
Girls, hello, girls. Are you the girls with the problem?
I'm late for the party. I'm late. Keep working.
I think I see your problem, Mr. Bunny Ears. You working girls have a right to go to the party, too.
Oh, that's right.
You work hard enough, Minnie. Us working girls have to stick together and stop working. And you can tell that Donald Duck to stop his quacking and start bringing home a paycheck. Girls, we got to stick together. We got to unite and show this world who's the boss. Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen. I pour myself a cup of ambition. I yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Then I jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind. Give you credit, it's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. I want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. But they let you dream just to watch him shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. And you're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in. The tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. I just know it, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind. You credit, it's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, they got you where they want you. It's all better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game. I don't care what they call it, and you spend your life
This is Minnie's fan mail. Here's yours.
Oh, I can answer this card anytime. Why don't we take the rest of the day off, girls? Let's party. Let's go.
Who are these people?
Oh, these are the Walt Disney World skaters. They perform all over the Magic Kingdom and in the big parades.
Roller skates? You know, you'll get a kick out of this story, Betty. When I was about 12 years old, my mother bought me a pair of roller skates. I remember they cost $12, and I was thrilled to get them.
That's a wonderful story, Bee. Thank you.
There's more.
Oh, you got the skates, fell, guy picks you up, fall in love, skate together, he gets drafted, never saw him again.
I would have told it much more dramatically.
Now, these kids have answered the question so many people have asked, how can you see the park in just a couple of minutes?
I've never heard anyone ask that question.
Bee, this is the land of imagination. Use your imagination.
So, how can you see all of the park in just a few minutes?
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine headed my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfaction. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-doo-dah. Wow, what a wonderful day. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's not true. Everything is satisfaction. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling. Oh, what a wonderful day.
Wow! You kids really did show us everything in a couple of minutes. Now go over there and collapse.
This is really embarrassing. I can't figure what we should do next.
How about finding a place where I can sit down and soak my feet?
Sit down and soak your feet, Land. That's the one thing Walt Disney didn't think of. Let's see, I know Ray Charles is at the party. Oh, and there's a whole family from Michigan City, Indiana, all wearing matching T-shirts.
Guess who's next? Come in, Beatrice.
Oh, mama treat me wrong. Coming along here all night long. Woman, tell me what I say. Yeah. What I say. Yeah. When you see me in misery, come on, baby, see my feet. Woman, see about me. Oh, what I say. She done got a diamond ring. She know how to shake that thing. You're gonna see her do it. She done gone with the red dress on. She can do the birdland all night long. Yes, she can. Oh, 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 oh.
right now.
Happy 15th birthday, Disney World.
Happy birthday, Disney World. Happy birthday. Congratulations.
The Disney Sunday movie will continue after these messages.
Right now, your mouth could look something like this. A hard, ugly wall called tartar is building up on your teeth. And only your dentist can pull it down. But this wall is persistent. It won't stay down for very long, which is why Colgate has developed a new fluoride toothpaste, Colgate Tartar Control with TC3, clinically proven to reduce ugly tartar buildup and fight cavities every time you brush. Once you try it, your teeth will feel smoother and cleaner, too. New Colgate Tartar Control fights tartar buildup for that fresh from the dentist feeling of clean.
In 1 minute, Americans use 23,099 microwaves. And in about 1 minute, all of them can microwave Cheese Whiz for instant hot cheese sauce. Cheese Whiz processed cheese spread. The marvelous microwave in a minute cheese sauce.
Put your kids in control of the fastest train in the world. The most revolutionary machine on tracks. The incredible Turbo Train. So fast, it travels in scale beyond the speed of sound. So powerful, it can do what no other train can do. Race up a wall, defying gravity. As it streaks along the rails at super speed, turn out the lights, and its night glow, streamlining the darkness. Now, your kids can take control of the fastest train in the world. The electric Turbo Train. New from Tyco, of course.
Marshal! Marshal! Somebody stole the Little Debbie!
You're kidding. All of them?
On the oatmeal cream pies, fudge brownies.
Not the Nutty Bars and Banana Twins, too.
Yep.
Snack Cake. He's loose again. You could have paid for him like a man, Snack Cake. They're such a bargain.
The Little Debbies are just for kids.
Wrong, mister. They're for everyone.
Little Debbie snack cakes. By the box or single pack, Little Debbie has a snack for you.
You too, Pilgrim.
Tuesday, take a trip down the aisle with Tony and Angela.
They just live together and raise each other's children.
Looks like the honeymoon's over. Who's the boss? Then
67 toll charges, all of the same number, at $2 apiece.
Ben's been calling a real party line.
Sexual fantasies?
Yeah?
Listen to this.
Reach out and touch someone on Growing Pains after Who's the Boss?
Tuesday. Now, back to our story.
Hello, we're the Monkeys, and we're here to perform at the big Walt Disney World birthday party.
I don't believe it. This man does not know who we
We're
are.
the Monkeys, you're blue. Here we come. What?
We're the firemen. We've come to save the day.
You'd better let us into the party. This hose is full of water, and it's about to explode.
Look out, it's exploding.
Out
What's the matter? It's not exploding. What's the... It's not exploding. I'll bet you thought we were gonna get blasted.
Does it seem possible that right where we're standing was once a swamp? But in 1961, Walt Disney hovered above it in a helicopter, and he looked down, and he said one of those wonderful things he always said.
What did he say, Betty?
Drain that sucker.
How poetic. Let's try and find Emmanuel Lewis. I know he's at the party.
Oh, I'll bet he'd love hearing about the draining of the swamp. I mean, men love that kind of talk. Like swamps and football and sweat.
Well, I can't argue with that. I mean, I could, but why? Where is Harry Shearer? I hear he's popping up all over the park doing his comedy impressions.
No!
Yes.
Direct from the new Main Street area of Walt Disney World, which we feel is the heart, the creme de la creme of this wondrous experience called Walt Disney World. This is Strictly from Blackwell. I am Mr. Blackwell, and I am delighted to be here to share with you a fashion odyssey. We will, in the next few moments, take a very critical look at the fashion statements being made by some of the wondrous, fabulous characters who inhabit this place we call Walt Disney World. Let's take a look. Come with me on this fashion odyssey, won't you? If I were a woman, this is not what I would do. Minnie Mouse, I don't know, you have updated the look. To me, still, it looks a little like Shirley Temple goes to a garage sale, couldn't find anything to wear. We mean this. And not strictly as a negative. I don't know, maybe it's just the bow on top of the head. We might prefer just an important jewel or a wonderful flower as opposed to a matching bow. A matching bow says it's a little too self-conscious of the polka dot motif. We love the polka dot dress. We love the scoop neck, interesting. The four-fingered glove. Could we see those with the contrasting black piping? Very important note. This is not for everyone. This is not a statement you can just pull off the rack and wear, is it, Minnie? No. Okay, and the yellow shoes, interesting. I don't know about yellow shoes. I don't think anyone has successfully worn yellow shoes since Betty Davis, and I don't even know if she did it. But Minnie, lovely makeup, maybe a bit overdone. Thank you so much. The eyebrows, what do you think? Maybe a bit 50s. Minnie Mouse.
Betty? 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 Oh, great. The #1 Walt Disney World fan, and she's going to miss the electrical parade. Oh, will you look at that train? Oh, there must be 100,000 lights on it. And that reminds me, I've got to get home and pay my utility bills. Oh, that is beautiful. There's Mickey and Minnie. Hi, kids! You know, Betty was right. There's something magical about this place. And I guess when you're surrounded by magic, you can't help but feel that magic in your own heart. Want the music to last. Want the magic to live. Want the star to wish upon. Give the child in you all the love you can give, and the party will go on and on. On and on, happily ever after. On and on, good music and good friends. On and on, the party never ends. Oh, on and on and on, happily ever after. On and on, good music and good friends. On and on, living life with laughter. On and on, the party never ends. Never ends. Never ends.
Oh, Bea, that was lovely.
Oh, thank you, Betty. But, Betty, where were you? You missed part of the parade.
Oh, I was taking pictures of the guy who screws in all the bulbs. I don't want to miss anything.
Look at the cute little turtle with the glasses.
I dated a guy who looked like that.
Oh, he wore glasses?
No, he looked like a turtle. But I got him to come out of his shell. Yes. Let's hear it for electricity. Hip, hip, hooray!
Let's hear it for electricity.
If it wasn't for Thomas Edison, we'd be watching the electrical parade in the dark.
Some of us are, Betty. So far, I am impressed. 28,000 acres, the Magic Kingdom, Epcot Center, let's eat.
Would you like to hear about a dream?
It's not the one where you kiss Tom Selleck and his mustache faints.
Please, Bea, there are children watching with mustaches. Now, in 1965, I was standing in line at Disneyland with Wilbur Wainwright. He was the one who invented flesh-colored socks for people who wanted the Don Johnson look but didn't want their feet to get all sweaty.
Is there a point to this story?
Of course.
Get to it.
Everyone in the world was talking about Walt Disney's new park, except for Walt. In 1965, he was talking about his greatest dream.
Welcome to a little bit of Florida here in California. This is where the early planning is taking place for our so-called Disney World project. We know what our goals are. We know what we hope to accomplish. And believe me, it's it's the most exciting and challenging assignment we've ever tackled at Walt Disney Productions.
Walt selected Orlando, Florida as the site for his new family vacation kingdom, complete with entertainment, education, recreation, and a gleaming city of tomorrow.
And all those great places to eat.
Walt Disney World would be 150 times the size of Disneyland. That's almost twice as big as Manhattan. With all that land, there'd be more than enough room to accommodate all of Walt Disney's imagination. But sadly, Walt died before ground was broken on his monumental project. But his dream lived on. Walt's brother, Roy Disney, took up the challenge. And for the thousands of workers who transformed a swampy wilderness into a shimmering world of fantasy, it became a labor of love to complete this living tribute to the man who made magic come true.
Tell me, what was happening at Disneyland during all this?
Oh, Disney Imagineers were transforming paintings and blueprints and models into the life-size working parts of Walt Disney's dream.
And what about you and Mr. Flesh-Colored Socks?
We were still standing in line. While here in Orlando, the flat horizon was sprouting day by day with fantastic new shapes. Ornate rooftops from towns lost in a memory, spires of gold from fairy tale castles, gleaming spheres from a brave new world. The whole park was fast taking shape.
So when was it finally ready?
On October 1st, 1971. Oh, there were big parades, balloons, crowds of people, and traffic was backed up for 35 miles. As Roy Disney dedicated the park in Walt's memory, the magic of making dreams come true for millions was just beginning.
It all came true. Oh, it's so nice to hear a story with a happy ending.
Not entirely. Flesh-Colored Socks never caught on.
I'm not sure if I should laugh or cry. Does it seem possible that it has been over 20 years since the monkeys got together?
To do what?
To be the monkeys. And now, 20 years later, they have gotten back together.
To do what?
To be the monkeys.
Gee, it seems like they keep doing that.
Someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all of my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. Oh, what's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. And I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Wow, one time. All love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all of my dreams. And I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Yes, I saw her face. I'm a believer. Now I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Not a trace. I'm a believer. Of doubt in my mind. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Yeah.
wonderful 15th birthday and have 100 more of them.
Happy 15th birthday, Walt Disney World.
We'll continue after these messages.
Mighty good, Mr. Weaver.
Weaver Chicken Nuggets. It's no surprise kids love them because they're 100% real chicken. And Weaver mini drums are mighty good, too.
Mighty good, Mr. Weaver.
Welch stops the blops. Welch stops the blops. Welch's Squeezables let you spread the jelly without the messy blobs. And now Squeezables come in even easier to squeeze bottles.
Welch stops the blops.
Baby, we're gonna baby you.
Kleenex introduces their brand new baby. Softer, thicker Kleenex tissue.
We're gonna cuddle you, cradle you.
New Kleenex will baby you because it's so much softer and thicker, even the box is taller.
Baby, we're gonna care for you, comfort you, baby you.
Softer, thicker Kleenex tissue. It's the new way.
Kleenex says bless you. I never have enough shirts, I never have enough shoes. Just a couple of pair of 501 blues, that's all I need. You said button fly, I say yes indeed. They shrink to fit everywhere on me. Now I may have to hurry to get some new shoes, but I never have to worry about my Levi's 501 blues. You know, I could use a new tie or two, just to go with my Levi's button fly blues.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, hold tight a little longer, be close a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness smells right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
Wednesday, Falky's a love machine.
Nudity is no problem.
Let's party!
Perfect strangers. Then,
It's your basic internal conflict, nerds versus the jocks.
Who wants an athletic, muscular, sinewy woman?
head of the class. Wednesday.
Hi, I'm Ed Lowe. Since I invented cat box filler in 1947, I've been improving it ever since. First, I added 2 deodorants to my kitty litter brand to control both kinds of odor. It's the only cat box filler that offers you this benefit. Now I've made it 99% dust-free for less tracking and better health for your cat. You might wonder what motivates a man like me. Simple. I love cats.
99% dust-free kitty litter brand leaves others in the dust.
The new Hyundai Excels are rugged enough to take your family any place they want to go. With front-wheel drive and 4-wheel independent suspension, they can turn a rough road into a smooth ride. They're reliable, too, with more standard features than any car in their class. And since you can get both Excels for less than the average price of a new car, it's now actually possible for one family to be in 2 places at once. Hyundai. Cars that make sense.
Now we got the juice in apple slice.
Golden delicious apple fizz. You never tasted anything like this. We got the juice and it's paradise. Taste the real apple in apple slice. We got the juice.
10% apple juice.
Crisp and light and it tastes so nice. We got the juice.
Diet 2.
Apple slice.
Take the test of Jeopardy. Weekdays at 4 o'clock.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie.
Bee, did you just see who I just saw?
Who?
Well, I think I just saw the air supply heading into Flower Alley. If we run, we can catch him.
If we run, we'll need air supply directly from a plastic mask.
They think they can sneak by me. Huh? Come on.
You know, I've never seen so many beautiful flowers all in one place.
No wonder they call it Flower Alley, and I'm glad we took this shortcut to the party, too.
And it's so quiet.
That's because we've got Pluto here. He's our security man. We get a free tour of the park.
Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. We better sing.
when you came to me, and my loneliness left me. I never dreamed there'd be someone to hold me until you told me, and now that I found you, even the nights are better. Now that we're here together, even the nights are better since I found you. Oh, even the days are brighter when someone you love's beside you. Even the nights are better since I found you. Dreamed there'd be someone to hold me until you told me, and now that I found you, even the nights are better. Now that we're here together, even the nights are better since I found you. Oh, even the days are brighter when someone you love beside you. Even the nights are better since I found you. Even the nights are better now that we're here together.
Thank you, thank you. Would you girls like to be our dates at Disney World's 15th birthday party?
It's all Pluto's fault.
I know, we have to thank him. Come on.
For millions of people all over the world, Walt Disney World and the name Disney represent the American heritage and the true spirit of the red, white, and blue.
What better place to kick off our nation's year-long celebration of the 200th anniversary of our Constitution than right here in Town Square? Walt Disney's idea of the typical American town at the turn of the century.
Our forefathers gathered in a town like this in 1787, but gathering here tonight are Charlton Heston, Ray Charles, and hundreds of Americans uniting in song and celebration.
When people come to the town square here in Walt Disney World, they get a real sense of this country's early days and the heritage we all share. In the beginning, we were a young nation, less than 4 million immigrants who fled from tyranny and other lands in search of a common dream, freedom. But they still had to fight for that dream.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
When Thomas Jefferson wrote these words in the Declaration of Independence, he was stating his belief in a new way of life, reinforcing the strong commitment of the Founding Fathers to the concept that ours would be a land where liberty would be the birthright of every man every woman, and every child. Freedom, once fought for and won, still had to be preserved for generations yet to come. And so, in 1787, in a red brick hall in Philadelphia, some good men like Benjamin Franklin came together to construct a document, a contract between a people and their government, guaranteeing a government of and by the people. The Constitution of the United States.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Is in the love of liberty, which God has planted in us. Our defense is in the spirit which prizes liberty as the heritage of all men, in all lands everywhere. Destroy this spirit, and you have planted the seeds of despotism at your own doors.
It was bound to happen. Our founding fathers had anticipated the crisis, and now it was here. Our Constitution had to face its first test. The Civil War was only one of many tests we faced as a nation. But each time there's been a crisis, the faith and strength we draw from our Constitution has held us together. Our democracy works. Ladies and gentlemen, the former Chief Justice of the United States, Warren Burger.
As we approach the 200th anniversary of the Constitution, we are reminded daily of how this document has stood the test of time with its simplicity, eloquence, and guarantees of freedom and liberty for all.
Our Constitution will continue to work as long as we hold to its principles. Remember that its meaning is just as specific, just as real, just as important as it was when it was written almost 200 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Senator Edward Kennedy.
As we head into the bicentennial year of 1987, all of us should rededicate ourselves to the Constitution as the cornerstone of our democracy. It is what makes America the greatest land on earth, the land of opportunity, the land that Abraham Lincoln called the last best hope of mankind. The Constitution is the anchor of both our liberty and our prosperity. If we and future generations are as vigilant as past Americans have been, the next 200 years of America will be even greater than the first.
Here in Town Square, where the heritage of this country is honored every day, Americans from all across the United States can celebrate our democracy because the Constitution it's based on is a joyous and inspiring document. That's the feeling we'll be sharing as a nation this year and forever.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me, you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest. You and me. This land was made for you and me.
Our Constitution perpetuates the enduring fundamentals and principles of our free society. It's our national soul. And our leaders of tomorrow must be as dedicated to its preservation as were the leaders of yesterday and the leaders of today. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
The Constitution belongs not just to America, but to freedom-loving people across the world. Its spirit is the spirit of liberty and of government by the people, a spirit that for 2 centuries has been a light unto the nations. So it is that nations around the globe that have adopted the principles of our Constitution to establish and protect their own freedom will join us in our celebration.
This America, sweet America, may God thy glorify till all success be nobleness. We always sung these words. For beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of rain, for purple mountains in majesty.
like to wish you and Disney World a happy birthday.
Every day is like a birthday here. Happy birthday, Disney World. Right?
We'll return after these messages.
At this very moment, where the morning is replacing the night, a woman is performing the ritual that holds a secret of youth. She starts with one shimmering drop. Ever so quickly, the ritual replenishes youthful fluids, greaselessly easing away dryness. Her day begins with a silkier, younger look. The ritual of oil of Olay, fluid or cream. It can help keep you looking younger, too.
The challenge was to take this muffin and turn it into music.
I ate more muffins in the last 2 days than I sang notes.
What do muffins mean to you? High fiber? Blueberries?
Everybody doesn't like something, but nobody doesn't like Sara Lee. Sara Lee.
Muffins.
Oh.
Oh.
Wise men have called it the very best medicine. And all it takes is a soft toy from Dakin and a friend. So this season, give a little merriment with Dakin, making friends.
I've seen her here many times before, but I forgot all the right things to say.
I'm too old to be smitten. Besides, it's not fitting for me to be looking his way.
Come again. It's a good time.
Well, who knows?
For the great taste.
Okay, here goes. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No.
In 1945, Walt Disney's The Three Caballeros was one of the first motion pictures to combine live action with animation, an art form which has since proven enormously popular. Many of these unique Disney movies, in fact, have been honored with Academy Awards and nominations. One of the most unforgettable is Song of the South. Its Zippity-Doo-Dah won the 1947 Oscar for Best Song. Today, audiences are still singing along with the movie that's been called an animation classic, Song of the South. We now return to the Disney Sunday movie.
Oh, Miss B, every time I see Big Thunder Mountain, I yearn for the turn of the century, when gentlemen were gentlemen, when traveling by train was the height of elegance, and a woman like myself could depend on the kindness of strangers. Those were the words of Tennessee Williams.
Now, you sound more like Tennessee Ernie Ford, but I will agree with you. That was an enchanting period in our history, but rugged. Betty, do you know, in those days, great entertainers would travel by train to bring song and music to every part of the country. And that's why Gladys Knight and the Pips are on board for the birthday party.
Oh, they're so wonderful, but what? Couldn't we have some of the original entertainers from the 1800s here at the party?
Betty, they're all dead.
My, oh, my.
Betty, I'm confused. Everyone's talking about how much fun they had earlier today at Epcot Center. I thought we were at Walt Disney World.
Everything here is part of Disney World. The party's being held in the Magic Kingdom, and that's right next to Epcot Center. Epcot stands for the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow.
That's easy for you to say.
It was Walt Disney's visionary concept of a place where man and machines would work together in the best of all worlds. Walt was talking about it as far back as 1964.
It will be a community of tomorrow that will never be completed, but will always be introducing and testing and demonstrating new materials and new systems. And Epcot will always be a showcase to the world for the ingenuity and imagination of American free enterprise.
On October 1st, 1982, Epcot Center was born. And the world looked upon Epcot with fascination and wonder. It's twice the size of the Magic Kingdom with two different sections, Future World and World Showcase.
That means twice as many places to grab a hot dog. Let's go find one of those places.
Oh, you could start in the World Showcase. There are 10 different countries. It makes you feel the diversity of cultures all over the world by presenting the past and present achievements of those different nations.
I wonder how you ordered junk food in a foreign language.
Or you might want to check out Future World and see what life will be like under the sea or in space colonies or when robots become a part of our everyday lives.
How much do you tip a robot for a wiener?
Epcot really makes us think about the world we live in by taking us on fantastic voyages like to the world of motion, where you can see the future of transportation without losing your luggage. The natural wonders of the land, the depths of the living seas, the mysteries of the imagination, and even the universe of energy, where we can see how our fuel evolved from dinosaurs.
I wonder how one of those suckers would taste on a bun with mustard and onions.
So, Bea, what do you think of Epcot Center now that I've told you all about it?
Well, it really gives me an appetite. Come on, let's go eat.
Oh, no, wait until you see Fort Wilderness. Everybody goes there on their first visit.
But fine, why don't I just sit here so I won't get in their way?
Oh, but Bea, it's filled with horses and cowboys and good guys and bad guys and shootouts.
So is my hotel room.
Lucky girl. Those two guys are cute. I wonder if they have dates for the party.
Betty, that's the Everly Brothers.
I knew that. Both of them?
In my arms when I want you, and all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream, 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 dream when I feel blue in the night, and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream.
Looks like trouble here in Wilderness Country. Well, we're the good guys, like Roy and Gene, Cisco and Pancho, Mickey and Goofy. Here come the good guys now.
They're not the
Minnie, we're coming!
Yeah, I didn't know Mickey could ride a horse. I don't think he knew it either.
He's got the ransom money. Come on, horsey. Giddy up. Let's go, Nick.
You guys let go of my Minnie! Where's help?
You think we should help Mickey and Goofy? No, they'd probably want to help us sing.
Looks like the bad guy's gonna help us win.
Gee, I think you're right, Goofy.
Hey, Mickey, I think we got things under control.
Let's get him, Goofy.
Okay.
Come on, Goofy.
I'm calling just getting my rope.
Does this remind you of a John Wayne movie? Not at all, Phil. The good guys always win. I hate it when they give away the ending, you know?
Oh, my hero. Okay, put him up.
I'll just take this here rope and we'll just tie them all up.
Come on, you guys. Get up.
Yeah,
Come on.
come on. Let's go.
We got him now.
Party's over. Come on.
Come on, Goofy.
Well, it does just get me a second here.
Hey, come on in, gang. The good times are on us.
Okay,
Bye, my love, goodbye. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy. I sure am blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. Well, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. Well, I feel like I could die. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance. I'm through with love. I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason that I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. Well, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. Well, I feel like I could die. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye.
Hi, I'm Crystal Gale, and I want to wish Walt Disney World a very happy 15th birthday.
Disney World, happy 15th birthday.
Happy 15th birthday, Walt Disney World.
The Disney Sunday movie will continue after these messages.
Prepare yourself for Oriental Classics. A whole new way to enjoy great Oriental dinners at home. You add fresh meat or chicken. We add crunchy vegetables, luscious sauce, and fluffy rice. It's the freshest sweet and sour you'll ever sink your chopsticks into. New Oriental Classics from Betty Crocker. Fresh Oriental taste at home at last.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. Skinny, skinny, that's the shape of skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Only one gum gives you 9 slim sticklets instead of 7 wide ones in a regular pack. New sticklets in natural spearmint or peppermint.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Your days go by fast. Your work never seems to end.
That's why Whirlpool refrigerators offer a variety of convenient features. Our most advanced model has its own computer control system you can program for maximum cooling. And our famous no-fingerprint doors. Whirlpool refrigerators.
We're making your world a little easier. Whirlpool makes it easier for you.
Discover O's. Oh, so loaded with good things.
There's something in the middle of O's cereal that makes people say,
Oh, wow.
There's something in the middle of O's cereal that makes people say,
Oh.
Oh.
O's from Quaker, loaded in the middle with good-tasting things.
crispy rice and honey, crunchy graham, and good things that show.
I love it.
There's something in the middle of O's cereal that makes people say,
Oh.
1943, American women joined the workforce and helped the war force. UPI says, tape Cosby, watch Our World, Thursday on ABC.
You changed the way you look. Can you see that? Up close, it's exciting. And I'll tell you something, darling. You look marvelous.
No other taste attracts so much attention.
Absolutely marvelous.
Diet Pepsi, the most refreshingest invention.
And not only do you look marvelous, my little 12-ounce darling, but you taste marvelous.
No other taste attracts so much attention.
You come here often? I'm kidding you. I'm a kid.
And put the TV on, would you?
No, another yogurt commercial. So what's so different about this yogurt?
Hey, is yogurt fattening?
Look, they are drinking yogurt.
Huh.
I better put the sound on.
Tuscan Farms low-fat yogurt drink. Delicious taste with less calories.
Oops.
Hey, put that commercial back.
Tuscan Farms low-fat yogurt drink.
Yeah, I'll have to try that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to win radio call-in contests at 9.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie.
I have to be honest, Betty, this is one great birthday party.
Oh, it's only beginning to get hot. Diane Carroll's performing at the party over at the Crystal Palace.
Now, that is my kind of party. A beautiful star and a beautiful setting. Oh, if only...
If only what?
If only there was some way to work in a busload of barbershop quartets, it would be perfect.
Bee, this is Walt Disney World, where dreams come true. You want barbershop quartets? You got barbershop quartets.
Why didn't I ask for Tom Selleck?
unexplainable, I met someone. Unattainable, life's a bore. The world is my oyster, no more. All the papers where I led the news with my capers soon will spread the news. Superman turns out to be flash in the pan. I've flown around the world in a plane. I've settled revolutions in Spain. The North Pole I have charted. I can't get started with you. Around the golf course, I'm under par. All the movies have asked me to star. I've got a house, a showplace. Still I can't get no place with you. 'Cause you're so supreme. Lyrics I write of you, I scheme just for the sight of you. Dream all day and night of you. But what good does it do? The leading tailors all follow my style. Toothpaste ads all feature my smile. But you've got me downhearted, 'cause I can't get started with you. When first we met, how you elated me, pet. You've devastated me, yet now you have deflated me till you're my Waterloo. I've sold my kisses at a bazaar. After me, they have named a cigar. But lately, how I've smarted, 'cause I can't get started with you.
Hello, everybody. This is Kasem here at the big 15th birthday party with my list of the top 10 things not to do when you pay us a visit. Number 10, don't call Mickey Mouse cheese breath. He's a very sensitive guy. Number 9, don't walk around the park saying, "Hey, you're Goofy," unless you're actually talking to Goofy. Number 8, there's no rule that says you have to walk around with your Hawaiian shirt hanging outside of your pants. And speaking of 7, here's your number 7. Don't, when you see Abraham Lincoln, don't put a rabbit in his hat. If he wanted to be a magician, he would have been a magician. Number 6, don't ask Winnie the Pooh what her name was before he changed it to Pooh. It would embarrass both of you. Number 5, when you see a sign that says Bear Country, it doesn't mean take off your clothes and walk around. Number 4, don't ask Peter Pan if the government has approved all the ingredients in fairy dust. Number 3, when we suggest something old and comfortable to protect your feet, don't ask John Houseman to carry you piggyback around the park. Number 2, don't tell Donald Duck he'd be great with orange sauce. And here's my number 1 don't. Don't come to Walt Disney World unless you want to have the best time of your life. This is Kasem reminding you, keep your feet on the ground and marry a woman at least 3 feet taller than you. So long, everybody.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over the place for you.
Well, you didn't find me.
Come on, Beeb, we're going over to Epcot Center.
Again? You were there this afternoon.
Well, I want to see it with you at night.
Look, let's compromise. I'll stay here, and you go away.
Oh, Beeb, don't you want to experience everything there is to experience, feel everything there is to feel, touch everything there is to touch?
I haven't heard that line since Stephen Kilburn tried to kiss me goodnight on our first date when I was 14.
Well, don't you want to see the World Showcase and everything else at Epcot?
Send me a postcard.
Oh, I'll do better. Look at the pictures I took this afternoon. The first stop was marvelous, mysterious Morocco.
Oh, that sounds marvelous and mysterious.
It was on to Epcot's version of Italy. Oh, Italy, art, heritage, and pizza.
Well, now you're talking.
Donald, just one little taste. Oh! Arrivederci, Italy. On to Japan, home of tradition and my favorite movie star, Godzilla.
Betty, I think he's married.
Darn. Sayonara, Japan. My next stop was the UK. It's just like really being in England. I can understand almost everything everyone says.
Amazing.
I was taken by surprise by a pair of roguish eyes. In a moment, my poor heart was stolen away, stolen away. A smile was all she gave. Of course, I was happy as could be. I immediately raised my hat, and finally she remarked,
It was time to bid the UK a fond cheerio, pip-pip, and English muffins.
Where to next?
Mexico. Ole, adios, Fernando Valenzuela.
Oh, absolutely amazing.
Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, Donna. You try it if you think it's so easy. Oh, Donald, easy. Well, that's good. Not that good, but... Hey! on to Germany, warm people and hot strudel.
Can't beat that combination.
Then my favorite of favorites, France. The architecture, the splendor, the breathtaking sights.
What about all those Frenchmen?
That's what I was talking about. I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles.
Betty, that was marvelous. You know, I feel like I've actually just been to Epcot Center.
Do you want to go there with me?
Why? Well, I just got back.
Well, we've got to go take some more pictures.
Betty, you've already taken hundreds of pictures. Why so many?
With the new tax law. Listen, if we're going to deduct this trip, we've got to have plenty of proof.
Keep on snapping.
Happy 15th birthday, Disney World.
You forgot the Walt.
A very, very happy 15th birthday to Walt Disney World from one of the many people who loves you.
We'll continue after these messages.
My kitty cat craves loving. My kitty cat craves fun. Now when he craves the great taste of Crave, he has 3 choices, not one.
Crave Cat Food introduces new seafood recipe with tuna, shrimp, and salmon proteins. And new poultry recipe with chicken, turkey, and giblet proteins. Like original Crave, they're made with real protein-rich foods, not flavors. So your cat can have his crave and variety, too.
A crave for every craving. Get all the love he's saving, 'cause your kitty cat craves Crave.
Hi, Andy. Ready for the history final?
History final? Is that today?
It sure is.
Let me borrow your notes, will you?
Hope you have your term paper finished.
Wait, I've forgotten which room it's in.
Right here, Andy. This suspense is gonna kill you.
Keeping up with schoolwork isn't easy. That's why the computer more kids learn on is Apple.
Vision's range-top cookware by Corning is revolutionary. It withstands heat that turns ordinary saucepans into sauce. And our innovative skillets aren't just another flash in the pan. Unlike metal pans, they're perfect for the microwave. And they're so versatile, they're right at home on the range. What's more, their unique waffle bottom helps cook food evenly. Vision's range-top cookware and skillets, they're visibly superior. From Corning, that little blue flower and a whole lot more.
Oh, what a sweet sensation. Hostess, this is gonna be such a luscious, gooey, flaky, sweet sensation.
Twinkies cakes, cupcakes, too.
What about a woman showing up naked in a public place? Well, I'm for it, of course.
All my life, I've been waiting for someone, and when I find her, she's a fish.
Nobody said love's perfect.
Tom Hanks, Daryl Hannah, John Candy in Splash. Next.
Now, back to our story.
Bee, do you know how many different lands there are at Disney World?
I'll bet you're going to tell me.
There's Fantasyland, Adventureland, Frontierland, Tomorrowland.
What? No Countryland? I mean, country music is so popular, and it's such a part of America. Oh, Betty, there should be a Countryland.
Why, Bea Arthur, I didn't know you were country. Who are your favorite country songwriters?
Stephen Sondheim, Marvin Hamlish, and Charlie Daniels.
Oh, Bea, I bet you just said Charlie Daniels because he's at the birthday party.
Well, that's true, but I happen to think he is terrific. You know, he would kill them on Broadway.
Happy birthday, Walt Disney World. Here's a number we'd like to dedicate to our buddies in New York like Lenny Bernstein. Well, now, some people call it the rhythm. Some people call it the blues. Some people call it a pain in the ear. Some people call it bad news. You call it whatever you want to, whatever you feel in your soul. Cause it's just that good old marathon rock and roll. They took a holler from a Mississippi cotton field. They took the thunder from Niagara Falls. They took the rattle from a New York subway train and a funky alligator's crawl. And they found the beat down on Bourbon Street, and Detroit had its soul. And it's just that good old American rock and roll. Well, now, hello, rock and roll, tell me where you've been. Oh, buddy, it sure is good just to see you again. Well, when the music starts steaming with the guitar screaming and the backbeat takes control, well, it's just that good old American rock and roll. Well, now some people like it a little, some people like it a lot. Some people like it kind of mellow and cool. Some people like it red hot. Some people like it kind of rowdy and loud. So they turn up the radio, and it's just that good old American rock and roll. Just to see you again. Well, when the music starts steaming and the guitar screaming and the backbeat takes control, well, it's just that good old American rock and roll. I said it's just that good old American rock and roll.
just love Charlie Daniels. What about you, Bea?
Yahoo.
Oh, I thought his music would really turn you on.
Oh, well, did. I mean, can I help it if I go Yahoo when I'm excited?
You know what I do when I'm excited?
I know. I was in the audience when you won the Emmy.
I thought I heard someone yelling Yahoo. I thought it was rude.
She'd already left with one of the ushers.
So, what do you think of Walt Disney World?
You know, I'll bet right now there are new projects on the drawing boards.
Oh, the Disney Imagineers have lots of new projects.
You know what they are? Tell me.
Well, they're going to be opening a Disney studio tour where the public can watch movies and television shows actually being shot.
I'll be there. Do you know that on my days off, I love to watch other performers do their shows? Why, last week, I watched Vanna White turn the letters for the phrase, "A stitch in time saves 9."
You lead such a full life.
Well, I try. What else is planned for the future?
Well, over at Epcot Center, a new Norway pavilion will become the 11th country to join the World Showcase.
I love Norway. It's so Nordic.
I've heard that. Guess what else is coming? Typhoon Lagoon Water Park and a journey to the top of Mount Fuji without ever leaving the park.
You know, Walt was right when he said this incredible place would never be finished.
So the dream lives on. After 15 exciting years, it's good to know that the magic will always be with us.
Birthdays come and birthdays go. The sun will rise and set, and yet the child in us can stay forever young.
As long as there are games to play and roads to ride and songs to be sung.
We'll come back after these messages.
It's Sears 3-day salute to great values. Terrific prices on a huge selection of jeans and pants for men, women, and girls. Men's dress slacks or Roebuck jeans, just $9.99.
3 days only.
Women's tummy toner pants or Mrs. Stretch jeans, only $9.99.
3 days only.
And a variety of girls' pants and jeans, $6.88 and $8.88.
3 days only.
Now, during Sears store-wide salute to great values.
There's more for your life.
Sale ends Tuesday.
At Sears.
In 1 minute, Americans use 23,099 microwaves. And in about 1 minute, all of them can microwave Cheese Whiz for instant hot cheese sauce. Cheese Whiz processed cheese spread. The marvelous microwave in a minute cheese sauce.
Oh.
Wise men have called it the very best medicine. And all it takes is a soft toy from Dakin and a friend. So this season, give a little merriment with Dakin, making friends.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize double is the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum.
Now I can open Campbell's soup with my bare hands. I didn't even know you could get Campbell's soup in a box.
The dry soup's so good,
Noodles.
you know it's Campbell's.
Campbell's soup is good food.
In 1945, Walt Disney's The Three Caballeros was one of the first motion pictures to combine live action with animation, an art form which has since proven enormously popular. Many of these unique Disney movies, in fact, have been honored with Academy Awards and nominations. One of the most unforgettable is Song of the South. Its Zippity-Doo-Dah won the 1947 Oscar for Best Song. Today, audiences are still singing along with the movie that's been called an animation classic, Song of the South.
I knew you were going to love your first visit to Walt Disney World. I really loved it. I'm so glad we came. All good things must come to an end, and we have to be headed home. I'm not going. Oh, always kidding. I bet you can't wait till your next visit. That's what everybody says. I'm not leaving, and you're not either. Well, Bea, we have to be on the set tomorrow morning. We are staying here. Why? I can't remember where we parked the car. Good night, everybody, and happy birthday, Walt Disney World. Happy birthday. Start looking.
By assisting with air transportation to Orlando, is pleased to have played a part in this special telecast. Eastern, the official airline of Walt Disney World. While in Orlando, some rooms were furnished by the Hyatt Orlando, neighbor to Walt Disney World. Disney World's 15th birthday celebration. This is Jack Wagner speaking.
This is Steve Bell. An early look at business news in our comprehensive new business report at 6:15. Tomorrow on ABC's World News This Morning, before Good Morning America.
This is Joan London. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, the power of the pulpit, a week-long look at evangelism in our country. Also, Ron Reagan goes skydiving, plus Patti LaBelle tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Stay tuned for the network television premiere of Splash, the ABC Sunday night movie, next.